everyone, this is Jocelyn Niski. Today we're going to discuss the new AED interface in ProQA. Let's talk about a few things before we dive into the use in protocol. Studies have shown the chances of surviving sudden cardiac arrest increase with early access to CPR and defibrillation. PulsePoint is not just an AED registry, it also interfaces with ProQA. Not only does it track the location of AEDs in the area, but PulsePoint works with ProQA to show the EMD where the closest AED is located. A single rescuer or caller may be engaged in an attempt at AED retrieval and initial use if the AED is within sight or the caller knows right where it's at. This is on the same level within 50 feet or less. An individual's caller's ability to perform a retrieval is left to the discretion of the EMD. Once a single rescuer begins CPR, remind them to tell you if any more people appear at the scene. In most cases, a single rescuer caller should initially begin the appropriate type of CPR per protocol if there is any question or confusion about retrieving an AED. When multiple rescuers are initially present, one may be asked to retrieve an AED that is up to 100 yards away with no possible barriers involved known by the EMD or mentioned by the rescuers. If the rescuer is concerned that they can't retrieve an AED due to physical limitations, fear, or lack of understanding of the local surroundings where the AED is located, ask, "Are you sure you can't?" If the rescuer then says, "No," or "I can't," don't press getting the AED any further and immediately start CPR. If a new rescuer arrives, you can try again with them to retrieve the AED. Here are a few things to remember. The EMD must use their best judgment on where the caller actually is in regards to the stated position of the closest AED and act accordingly. Also, the distance indicated by the AED locator is not necessarily the actual linear distance that must be traveled to get it. For now, the AED locator cannot tell the AED's height above the ground from a specific floor of a building. However, the data from the AED registry for each location could include this information. The AED feature will only work on 9 Echo 1 and 9 Echo 2s.
(911) What is the address of your emergency?
Please hurry! It's 2350 Airport Road.
Okay, we're getting help started that way, but what's the phone number you're calling from?
719-785-1900.
Okay, and what is your name?
It's Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, tell me exactly what happened.
It's my husband. He just collapsed. He's not awake or breathing.
At this point in ProQA, make sure to select the quick hands to chest and choose obviously not breathing and unconscious pathway. Then, you will dispatch the 9 Echo 1 or the 9 Echo 2. This is where the AED interface comes in. You will see a red pop-up box appear. Once the call is in live CAD and is geo-verified, the latitude and longitude will be auto-filled. Select Look Up AED. You will now see a different pop-up box appear listing the nearby AEDs. These locations will be based off the caller's coordinates to where the AED was registered to. The closest to furthest is from the top to bottom. You will also see the exact place description. In this example, it is on the first floor cot room in the west wing. You will also see the distance displayed in meters. This is important to note because the first key question asks to confirm the answer based on the AED locator findings. The different distances will be displayed in meters in the answer selections. Buildings may have multiple AEDs. Again, the distance displayed to the closest AED will be based off the caller's location to the registered address. Selecting Map Link will open a web browser with Google Maps showing an aerial view of the specific address selected. Once you have selected the closest AED, return to key questioning. If the caller has someone else with them, we want to say, "Okay, there is a defibrillator located at," for this example, we'll say 2350 Airport Road. Put your phone on speaker so I can tell the other person right where it is, and then I'll tell you exactly how to do chest compressions. If the caller is alone, we want to say, okay, there's a defibrillator located at 2350 Airport Road. Can you see it or do you know where it is? If the caller can't access the AED, we then go into chest compressions. Thank you so much for watching this training video. If you have any comments or questions, please contact us at 911training@elpasoteller911.org.